Well, if you're a renter or own a property to rent, you better know the Ohio laws. And here to help us out with that is Jerry Pitts, Lima Attorney. Welcome, Jerry.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so this is a continuation from our last
discussion. and we might have to give it one more crack at it after this. But what really got my interest today is I looked it up, and Cincinnati had 3,622 evictions recently. Columbus has about half of that amount. Now, the city of Cincinnati and Columbus wanted to see if their legislators, local, could do anything about it. No. The state of Ohio has a law that says no city, township, municipality are prohibited from enacting their own rent control ordinance following the 2021 law that bans local rent regulations. So that is how Ohio is so friendly with the landlords. They must have had a heck of a lobbyist who worked for them, because this legislation clearly states that no city, county, or municipality can interfere. So as long as the landlord is acting legally, they can do just about whatever they're allowed to under the legislation.
Wow.
And they're saying, so be it. So you can't even get a commission or a regulatory group. You can get it. They can have no power other than maybe make some recommendations. But that's another reason why they say Ohio is far too friendly with the landlords. So therefore, a lot of this is going on. Now, the legislators are claiming that they are that friendly because there's a housing shortage, and they don't want the landlords to take their housing off the market. Well, that's probably not likely going to occur, because a lot of them have enacted or getting these properties primarily for that purpose.
Right, right.
Now, you should be able to, when the sheriff sales and these other things, you should be able to slip something in there that will give the public some relief. But it's not coming. It's not coming soon at all. So what we're going to have to do now, and that's what I'll talk about next, is we're going to talk about what is the landlord's responsibility, what is their duties, what is the tenant's duties, what are they responsible for. We do know now that with the proper notices, your landlord can increase your rent as they go along. Now, they can give you some justification, but they don't have to. So these are things, and I think we're going to need to have our legislators, if we can, give this thing another look, because the public is encountering great expense already, and with this idea that there is no sense of control, then what you're going to do is they're going to either increase themselves out of the market, or that we're going to find ourselves with a bogged down courthouse.
Yeah, they can't increase your rent like in the middle of a contract, though, right?
No. If you have a legal if you have a contract that says years,
yeah,
or something like that. But if it's month to month with 30 days notice from that time, or if it's week to week with 7 days proper notice, and they can increase.
Wow, that's interesting. See, I came from New York City when I rented in New York, and everything was rent controlled. So if you got an apartment that was low, you got to steal.
That's right.
It was not going to go up.
You normally, if you decide to go on, allow somebody else to move in there, and you wasn't supposed to, but a lot of people did.
But that's not the case in Ohio.
That's not Ohio. That's what we got to say.
Yeah. And know your laws, right?
Yeah. Ohio got to get on the ball with this.
All right. Well, Jerry, I appreciate you coming out today, keeping us all straight on what to know if we're a renter or if we own a place to rent. So thank you once again.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Well, don't go away, because medical news is coming up next.